I can't be the only guy building a custom bike who constantly has intrusive thoughts about buying new tools. And this time the bug bit me quite hard, because the first time I was working on a lathe, I made spaces to lower the front forks of the BMW, but this time I stepped up the game and made something a little bit more complex that I'm very proud of. But let's start at the beginning. Here's the problem I'm trying to solve. Since I'm not running the stock fork sleeves anymore, I feel like the triple clamp looks very messy, especially in this part. At the bottom you have all of these steps visible and there's no real transition to the fork tube. And the same is true for the top, it's just this weird edge. Also, I feel like that this part of the forks does not really fit into the whole picture of the front anymore. First, it's way narrower than the rest of the forks, especially with the rubber boots on. And if you've watched the last video, you know that the plan for now is to paint all of the parts in the front black, but if we did that, we would be left with a silver bit right here. That's why we have to build something that's paintable and hopefully makes nice transition. Let's quickly jump into Fusion 360 to make a quick prototype. And since it's a round part, we basically just need to sketch a bunch of circles and then extrude the main body. Now we only need to add a nice transition. For that, I'm going to sketch it in on one plane and then use the revolve tool to get it extruded 360 degrees. Now we're going to take this design and transfer it over to our printing software, and then you can see it grow layer by layer until we have the finished prototype. So let's see how this looks on the bike. Well, that fits perfectly, and it looks even better with the headlight installed. If you want to print your own set for your own BMW, then you can find the link to the file down below in the description. I now just need to find a piece of aluminum stock with the right dimensions and then machine those from metal. Fortunately, I'm able to use my friend's lathe again, and since it was Nico's birthday, it was time for a present. Episode 1 of the Oilfinger magazine, a great read. But now let's start machining, because this 1 meter long aluminum tube doesn't turn itself into fork sleeves. I'm back at my workshop. Now we get to the probably most scary part of this project, which is first to cut the locking pins on the triple clamp, and then we need to drill holes into the sleeves to make room for the locking pins. And I hope that I'm not gonna ruin all of my work. There's actually not much room between this pin and this part of the triple clamp, so we need to be very, very careful to not cut into that. So I've cut a small piece of 0.5 millimeter steel because it's less than a millimeter. That fits right in there. That worked so much better than I thought it would work. So let's see. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. So let's check the second one. This was a very exciting project and I'm super satisfied with the results, but also the process was super rewarding, going from the idea to the 3D printed prototype and then machining the actual part on the lathe and it turning out like this with these super nice transitions and the fitment is perfect. So I'm very happy with that. I think I'm gonna go inside now and spend way too many hours researching lathe now that I can't even afford yet. But I'm gonna do it anyways. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next one.